obsession.
That is wicked work.
That is insane.
What's up, fam? Welcome to another Steph reaction video. But in this reaction video, we're gonna react to what was the Holocaust. So on this channel, we're trying to get to 70K.
Hey,
do us a favor, smash the subscribe button, help us get to 70K, be a part of the fam, and also turn on your push button notifications so you can be notified when we drop these videos. With that being said, man, let's get into the video. We might keep our comments to ourselves, but you never know. Well, to the end of the video.
The Holocaust is widely regarded as the greatest evil ever carried out by any government in history. Given the magnitude of this crime, it's disturbing that so many people, especially those under 40, know little or nothing about it. According to a recent study, young people have a worrying lack of basic Holocaust knowledge. So here are some facts that everyone should know. The Holocaust was a relatively recent event. It took place between 1939, when Germany invaded Poland, sparking World War II, and 1945, when Germany surrendered. During those years, the Nazi regime headed by Adolf Hitler set out to murder every Jew in the world, starting with every Jew in Europe. One of the things that made Nazi anti-Semitism different from other forms of ethnic hatred was that Hitler drew no distinctions among Jews. He regarded every Jew as an enemy worthy of death, Jewish children no less than Jewish adults. The SS, the Nazis' elite troops, would line up Jewish children next to parents and grandparents and have firing squads shoot them all. Dang. When the Nazis decided that murdering Jews by gunfire was too slow, they opened death camps in which they installed gas chambers. The Nazi SS would force hundreds of Jews into these chambers and pipe in poisonous gas. After about 15 minutes of hell, all the people inside would be dead, suffocated. The Nazis then forced other Jews to extract the bodies from the gas chambers, and as a final indignity, examined the dead Jews' mouths to pull out gold teeth. They would examine hands as well. When rings were too tight, they would simply cut off fingers. They would also cut off the victim's hair, which German businesses used for mattress stuffing. Nothing was wasted. What explains the Nazis' murderous obsession?
That is wicked work.
That is insane.
That is crazy. I didn't even know that.
Torture.
Yeah, that's evil for real. That's what you doing that to kids. First of all, don't do that to nobody. But you know what I'm saying? Like you let the parents watch
right next. Yeah,
that's crazy.
With the Jews. After all, the Jews were a very small portion of Germany's population as well as the world's population. In 1938, just prior to World War II, there were about 17 million Jews, less than 1% of the world's population of 2 billion. The Nazis murdered 6 million Jews, 2/3 of Europe's Jews, and 1/3 of all the Jews in the world. Why? The most commonly offered explanation is racism. The Nazis were racists and hated Jews and all other non-Aryans. Was Hitler a racist? Yes. Did he speak in derogatory terms of people other than Aryans? Yes. Is that why he murdered the Jews? No. It's easily proven that racism alone wasn't the primary reason for Nazi Jew hatred. Throughout World War II, the Nazis allied themselves with the non-Aryan Japanese. The Nazis also allied themselves with the non-Aryan Arabs, whose anti-Semitism made them natural allies of the Nazis. And while the Nazis certainly denigrated black people, they made no effort to persecute, let alone exterminate them. So, though Nazi anti-Semitism was racist, it wasn't solely or even primarily the product of racism. There was something much deeper behind this hatred. What infuriated Hitler and the Nazis about the Jews was their influence, moral, intellectual, and economic. If Aryans were the superior race, how could Jews be so influential? Hitler believed that the greatest battle on earth was between the Aryan and the Jew. Therefore, Aryans could prevail only if the Jews were destroyed. The Nazis blamed the Jews for creating everything they hated: communism and capitalism, Judaism and Christianity, which he regarded as a Jewish creation. Jesus was a Jew, the apostles were Jews, and 2/3 of the Christian Bible is the Jews' Bible. Hitler yearned for Germany to return to its pre-Christian pagan roots. Tragically, however, while Hitler hated Christianity, most of Germany's Christians didn't hate Hitler. Nazi Jew hatred was so all-consuming that killing Jews was ultimately more important to Hitler than winning the war. Even while the Nazis were losing the critical Battle of Stalingrad, Trains that could have been used to aid German troops were diverted to transport Jews to the death camps. For Hitler and the Nazis, it wasn't enough to murder the Jews of Europe. They also had to be tortured and humiliated. Jews were beaten and starved to death, burned and frozen to death, made the subjects of hideous medical experiments with no anesthesia, and nearly all the 6 million were stripped naked prior to being killed.
That's sad.
A number like 6 million is an abstraction. It lacks flesh and blood.
Man, this is why, as America, we gotta. Man, I was learning about AI yesterday and the war on AI and artificial intelligence and stuff like that, and how China is getting ahead of the game because China has little privacy rights, and so when they take their people data, they can just take it with no regard. You have no privacy. Whatever you're doing, I can take your data feed, which makes the AI grow faster. America has privacy rights, so we're slower to grow in AI. But the more China gets data, the more imagine your robots being our robots in battle because you got more information. So then now as America, you become in this limbo of what do I do? Do I protect their privacy? Do I try to protect them from evil?
Right.
Man, we gotta put qualified people in position, man, to protect our people on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because this is wicked work.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You get some food like this going for Americans or something, that's wicked work.
That's
you know
wicked.
What I'm saying? That's
Real
crazy.
It's therefore impossible to fully grasp the horror of what the Nazis did. So, it might help to think of it as Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Judith Miller has. We must remind ourselves that the Holocaust was not 6 million. It was 1 plus 1 plus 1.
No, bro.
To this day, if you ask any student or professor on a college campus who was the most evil person to ever live,
Hitler, boy.
they'd almost certainly say Adolf Hitler. And what was Hitler's most evil act? The murder of 6 million Jews. The Holocaust. Of course, no one today would want to associate themselves with that evil.
That's
Would they?
Never.
I'm Emily Austin for Prager University.
Yeah, because when you think about 6 million, I feel like sometimes, like even when I look at numbers in my bank account, numbers just become numbers. You know what I'm saying? You don't really put no weight in it. So you definitely got to, but when I put it in my hand, it feels different. You know what I'm saying? You can see 100K on the screen, but you see 10K in your hand. The 10K feel more baller than 100K. So you do got to do the 1 plus 1 because it makes it more tangible. You know what I'm saying? Or just
And
even
that's so crazy.
Man, line up just 10 Jews and just look at them as people and be like, dang, like somebody did that. If they did that to that 10, that's wicked. So imagine that 10 times 10 times 10 and just keep going. That's crazy work. Hey man, y'all let us know what y'all think. If y'all say anything other than Hitler is evil in the comment section down below, we not friends on bro. Anything other than this was wicked work. We not friends on bro. There is no supporting this.
And there's no way that you
At
can
all.
know that
You
somebody
feel
was
me?
killing kids and you still support it.
It ain't no way nobody supporting this. I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear. Sometimes I be asking for y'all opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to hear.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear that. Hey man, we love you guys. Let us know what y'all think. Don't get blocked. Let us know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Man, let us know what we should react to next. With that being said, we love you guys and we
We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.